What if a single black dot could reveal the biggest mistake most people make in life? One professor gave his students a strange test, and the lesson behind it left the entire classroom speechless. One day, a professor entered the classroom and asked his students to prepare for a surprise test. The students sat anxiously at their desks, waiting for the exam to begin. As usual, the professor handed out the question papers face down. Once every student had received a paper, he instructed them to turn it over and begin. To everyone's surprise, there were no questions on the page. There was only a single black dot in the center of a blank white sheet. The students looked at one another in confusion. Seeing the puzzled expressions on their faces, the professor said, "I want each of you to write down exactly what you see on this paper." Although confused, the students began writing. At the end of the class, the professor collected all the answer sheets and started reading them aloud. Every single student had written about the black dot. Some described its size. Others described its position. A few explained its shape and appearance. But after all the answers had been read, the classroom fell silent. Then the professor began to speak. "I am not going to grade this test. I simply wanted to give you something to think about." Not a single person wrote about the white part of the paper. Everyone focused only on the black dot. He paused for a moment and continued. The same thing happens in our lives. Life is like this white sheet of paper. It is a precious gift given to us by God, filled with opportunities, blessings, and reasons to be grateful. Every day, we are surrounded by beautiful things. The sunrise each morning, the beauty of nature, our family, our friends, the work that provides our livelihood, and the countless blessings we often take for granted. The professor looked around the room and said, "Yet we insist on focusing only on the dark spots, the health problems that worry us, the money we don't have, the complicated relationships in our lives, the disappointments and failures we experience. These dark spots are tiny compared to everything we have. But we allow them to occupy our thoughts and pollute our minds." The room was completely silent. Then the professor concluded with a powerful message. Take your eyes off the black spots in your life. Focus on your blessings. Appreciate every moment. Be grateful for what you have. Choose happiness and live your life with positivity. Moral of the story: life contains both good and bad moments. Challenges will always exist. But a healthy and happy life comes from focusing more on the positives than the negatives. Life moves forward, no matter what happens. So don't waste your precious time dwelling on the dark spots. Instead, cherish the blessings that make life worth living.